tambah bulat aja. Selamat sore semua. Mau nunggu kawan-kawan yang online tentunya. Kita tunggu bentar yuk ya. Nungguin juga Amandin. Halo, selamat bergabung. Stay tune dulu ya. Sambil nungguin kawan-kawan yang lain sebelum kita mulai. Kita bakal ketemu orang cantik hari ini, Pon. Penari Bali. Tapi bukan orang Bali gitu.
Dan dari kecil banget ya.
Iya loh, ini agak unik ya. Coba dong, aku nggak bisa ngerasain ya, tapi aku sendiri aku tahu dapet darah seni ini karena aku lahir besar di Bali gitu. Udah biasa kan kupingnya mendengar gamelan, tari Bali gitu, udah sering nonton. Jadi ada rasa suka otomatis pasti ya kan. Kalau kita emang udah dibentuk dari kecil. Tapi gimana sih kalau kita itu bukan yang nggak sama sekali nggak lahir di lingkungan di mana budaya Bali itu kental. Lalu kita kan tahu kita kan tahu banget anak-anak kita juga ya karena punya ibu yang penari baru dia terasa, atau punya bapak penari baru ngerasa kok kayaknya tertarik sama gamelan atau menari Bali. Tapi ini sama sekali ibu bapak juga bukan orang Indonesia ya. Ini agak menarik ya. Halo Mbak Andita. Kita masih menunggu Amandin untuk online. Jadi seperti biasa ngobrol bareng Beli Bule kali ini agak sore banget karena baru selesai ambil video. Project kita yang terakhir ini agak buru-buru. Nantikan ya nanti video hasilnya. Oke,
Tanggal berapa keluar ya videonya?
Videonya kita September tayang tanggal 8. Jadi kita harus rampungkan akhir bulan ini. Jadi video ini bakal menjadi hal yang agak greget bagi kami karena kita waktunya cuma punya 2 minggu. Konsep dan sebagainya diselesaikan dalam waktu sehari, terus bikin musik seminggu ini, lalu baru hari ini terakhir kita baru bikin video.
Karena di tengah pandemi kan gayanya kayak buat film performance virtual pendek gitu.
Bentar, halo, ditunggu sebentar ya, masih menunggu Amandin untuk hadir. Jadi hari ini dia bakal online melalui Instagram dia, Tari Bali Swiss. Karena Amandin ini adalah orang dari Switzerland, lahir besar di Switzerland. Tetapi entah kenapa dia bisa tertarik belajar menari dan menari selama di Switzerland itu saat umurnya 6 tahun. Nah, sampai sekarang dia masih menari Bali, bahkan nari tari Indonesia juga.
Di di Swiss komunitas gamelan dan tari Bali kan cukup kental ya,
cukup
lumayan.
bagus.
Ada
Kan
video di YouTube aku.
Beli siapa? Wardana juga sering keliling ke sana. Yang gamut ya. Oke, mungkin perkenalan sedikit. Kembali lagi sama saya Putu Evi. Di sini ada Beli Bule. Beli Bule.
Wayang Pon Semarang.
Iya.
Bengong. Beli Bule. Bengong.
Sing biasa kau Beli Bule. Terus kita ngobrol bareng hari ini bersama Amandin. Amandin ini adalah orang Switzerland, besar menari Bali. Jadi di sana dia sempat belajar nari sama orang Bali sebenarnya ya. Jadi guru dia memang orang Bali, tapi dia sangat sekali sejak diperkenalkan ke tari Bali dia langsung jatuh cinta, dan sejak itu dia sering banget, bahkan dari umur kecil sama ibu bapaknya kalau libur diajak ke Bali untuk belajar lagi bersama banyak guru-guru yang ada di Bali. Ini termasuk juga mampir ke tempat saya, dan juga saya kasih kesempatan pentas bersama di PKB ya waktu itu.
2 kali.
Masih lama. Oh, Ini kayaknya dia udah online ya, Amandin. Saya akan menunggu dia. Oh, ada ibu, bapak mertua saya di sini.
Mereka
Halo
kenal sama
ibu,
Amandine ya.
ibu, bapak. Thanks for watching us.
Oh, hey,
Hi, Amandin's already here. Saya akan langsung aja invite Amandin.
Kita bahasanya mix kan di luar negeri ya.
Karena Amandin
Bisa
juga
bahasa
mungkin rada kagok kalau diajak bahasa Indonesia. Hai Amandin.
Halo.
Amandin.
Hai,
Aku
apa
bener
kabar?
nggak sih ngucapin namamu?
How are you?
Amandine.
Amandin, Amandin ya.
Yeah.
How
Can
are
you see me
you?
or not?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Did you see us?
Okay,
Can you
because
see?
I cannot see myself, that's why.
Ah,
Oh,
oh, maybe there's
should be
the
split screen.
yeah, normally it's split screen.
Yeah, it's
Are you
okay.
on your phone? Okay.
Yeah, I'm on my
Don't
phone.
worry. You look beautiful.
Terima kasih.
Amandin, maybe Amandin bisa say hello ke kawan-kawan di sini yang sudah hadir. Ada Bagus Natya, ini mungkin yang follow saya ya. Ada Mbak Adita sini, ada Andi Ferrari. Lalu
Hi.
siapa
And
itu
my
ya?
parents too.
Iya
Amandine.
ya. Phone mom and dad in New Zealand juga nonton.
Oh,
Remember
hello.
with dinner together, ya.
Yeah, I remember.
Ini iya, terus ada gamelan Putro Siswo juga di situ. Ada Tony, ada Wibowo. Mungkin ada followers kamu juga, followers yang ada di Tari Bali Swiss juga ya.
Yeah.
Ya.
Wah,
So nice to see you guys.
Yeah.
To see you like
I miss
this.
you.
Even
yeah.
I know, right? Yeah, it's been a while. Karena kita buat acara ini memang untuk ini ya, karena pandemic di Indonesia, kita seniman nggak bisa kemana-mana. Normally we meet our friend, talk about culture or make creativity together and all that. Tapi karena harus di rumah, jadi saya sama suami saya pikir saya buka kayak gini, bikin live stream, kita
Idenya
ngobrol-ngobrol
bagus sekali.
asik.
Yeah.
Ya, jadi saya berusaha sekali tidak pernah absen dari ngadakan ini setiap hari Sabtu. Walaupun malam, walaupun pagi, walaupun sore seperti sekarang,
I think we've
saya
done it like 18 times. or something now,
we're
yeah.
like a lot now.
Getting more
Since we're
experience.
like since
Every
March
week.
actually.
Really fun,
Dari
though.
Maret. It's been really fun karena kita sempat jadinya ngobrol sama kawan-kawan yang juga tidak hanya menari, tetapi juga bermain gamelan juga seperti
Yeah.
itu.
Oh, bagus.
So, terima kasih ya sudah ikut menemani kami.
Yeah.
Iya, Amandin, biar kita nggak lama-lama. Do you mind we talk campur-campur sari?
Ya, boleh. Mungkin bahasa Indonesia saya sedikit kaku ya, karena sudah lama saya tidak bicara.
Yang nggak bisa
Sedikit
kesini,
karatan.
Karat,
Iya, sedikit
karatan.
karatan.
Oke.
Rusty.
Rusty.
Tidak apa-apa, saya sudah biasa campur-campur bahasa
Yeah,
itu kayak seperti Tante Amerika.
Yeah, I think most people watching can speak some English.
Yeah, I think they can speak
Including my parents
English.
can speak some English.
Ya.
Ya,
Jadi kita
kalau
campur-campur.
saya tidak tahu kata dalam bahasa Indonesia, saya bicara bahasa Inggris.
Iya, definitely can. Iya. Bagaimana kabar ibu bapak dulu sebelumnya? Ibu bapak
semua
kan pernah
sehat.
ikut
Semua
sehat ya.
Ya, masih di Prancis sekarang. Dan aku akan pindah ke London.
At the moment you're in Swiss.
Sekarang masih di Swiss, tapi minggu depan pindah ke London.
Oh, amazing! You're gonna meet lots of people there. I mean, like ada dancers juga di sana.
Belum.
Yeah, you should.
Ya,
You
mudah-mudahan
should connect with them. Nanti ada Mbak Puja di situ ya kan, Mbak Puja. Made Puja, nanti harus ketemu sama Made Puja. Ya, menari baleng pasti dia senang karena kamu narinya udah kayak orang Bali. Oke, kembali lagi ke cerita-cerita tentang Amandin nih, saya agak excited. karena
Ya.
agak ceritanya kan unik ya. Kalau
Mhm.
saya seorang penari lahir besar di Bali, memang ada darah orang Bali ya. Jadi growing up, listen to gamelan, watching performances. But you're different. I mean, but you already start when you were 6 years old, ya
Maybe she
kan?
could explain when she started learning
Oh
Balinese
ya,
dance
mungkin
for
coba
everyone
deh
and
ceritain
was
dari
it
awal-awal.
when you first came
Oke.
to
Mm-mm.
Indonesia tuh gimana ya?
Bagaimana, apa sih yang membuat kamu tertarik sama tari Bali dan bagaimana prosesnya sampai belajar di usia yang sangat muda?
Oke.
Bisa
Oke.
cerita
So,
mungkin ya.
saya cerita dalam bahasa Inggris ya lebih gampang.
Oke.
Okay.
Okay, so the first time I went to Bali, I was 6 years old, and I was with my parents, of course. And so I saw Balinese dance as a tourist, right? And I was so like amazed, and I thought they were really beautiful. The dancers looked like princes and princesses. I was like, I want to look like them. So
Oh ya.
I was really, I don't know, it was like love at first sight, you know? It was really amazing.
Hmm.
And I forgot how long we stayed in Bali at that time, maybe 2 weeks, something like that. Then we came back to Switzerland with my parents. And my parents told me that they bought some music, you know, like tapes. And like every day I was trying to look like them, to dance like them. And my parents, they were like, this is a bit crazy, I think. But I was really, really into it, you know. And actually, it was also during the how do you call that? The music festival. We have a music festival
Oh,
in Switzerland.
PKB
PKB.
It's,
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
yeah, in Switzerland. So in Europe, we every summer we have a music festival, and so we went there with my parents, and I suddenly heard some gamelan, and my parents were like, "I think you're so crazy. Your mind is still in Bali." I was like, "No, I swear there is gamelan." So we followed the sound, and there was actually a gamelan group
Oh
there.
my God.
Balinese, it was angklung, and actually I was so happy, and my parents also, and my mom started to talk to the players, and they said, my daughter really loves Balinese dance. Maybe she can try to, you know, like just to do an improvisation on your music. And they say, yeah, of course she can try. So I just tried on the gamelan, and thanks to this, someone from the embassy, I think, like an Indonesian woman, saw me, and she said to my parents, I think she has the capacity to learn the dance, and I know someone who can maybe teach her. So actually, I was introduced to a Balinese dancer in France, so I could learn all the basics, and then yeah, it started like that, and I became so passionate. And I learned by myself also, like how to do the makeup, and I always try to improve because, as you said, I'm Swiss. I'm not in your, how to say, in the context, Balinese context, right? So for me, it was, how to say, I didn't have the culture to understand fully the Balinese dance, right? So I really had to how to say, yeah, to be passionate, to learn a lot about Balinese dance all by myself. And then like when I went to Bali, because I always asked my parents to go back to Bali. So I could, they were very nice to bring me there because they wanted to maybe visit another country. Say, okay, let's go back to Bali. But they love Bali too now. And so when in Ubud, I could meet some Balinese dancers, maybe also in Denpasar, and also I met you, and I learned a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, I owe you because I could fix all the details, and you know, like I really learned a lot from you. So thank you.
Yeah, I will explain this a little bit to our audience.
Mhm.
Jadi Amandine ini pernah datang ke Mekar Buana bertemu saya, tapi dia karena saya tahu dia udah bagus menarinya. Amandine sudah kayak orang Bali menarinya, sudah kalau kita orang Bali bilangnya abah ya, pembawaannya sudah, cara bergeraknya udah luas seperti orang Bali. Mengajarnya pun lebih cepat. Saya ingat mengajak dia pentas 1 minggu sebelum pentas, saya ajarin tari baru ya untuk dia, dan dia
Gitu ya.
ya, dan dia cepat sekali menangkap, hanya perlu waktu beberapa hari untuk bisa. Nah, tetapi Amandine waktu pertama kali datang ke saya, itu dia ingin belajar bagaimana caranya mengajar. Jadi untuk detail-detail, karena saya spesifik mengajar untuk orang-orang yang baru belajar, jadi saya tahu tekniknya. Jadi Amandine belajar sama saya teknik itu daripada belajar menari tari baru bersama saya. Oh, I'm glad that you learned something from me.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm glad. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, continue on. Continue.
But did your parents already play gamelan before that? Because they play gamelan a lot now, right? Especially
Yeah, now they
Your
play
parents
a
really
lot.
fun.
Actually, they started with Javanese gamelan, but it was not right after we met the gamelan, the Balinese gamelan group. I think it was a few years afterwards, and they started with the Javanese gamelan because we had a teacher, but we had no teacher for the Balinese gamelan, and not enough players also. It's still the problem now, actually. So we try to play as much as we can, but it's really difficult. We don't have a space for the instruments. I think I like it's his instruments.
Yeah.
Actually, he couldn't find a place, a proper place for the instruments, so it's quite hard. But yeah, actually, my parents they're really into gamelan, and I also like playing gamelan. It's just I don't have a lot of
I see you play.
yeah.
And your parents played with us at PKB
Yeah.
in 2016.
Yeah.
They played on these instruments here.
Yeah. Look at that
The
instrument.
kangxi. So they actually played some instruments that were extinct or really rare instruments.
right
There's only one
there.
village that still has them. So
Yeah.
that was great having them because quite a lot of young people in Bali are not so interested in these old, ancient, or lost instruments, and it was great to have them join in because it made our orchestra even more complete. So
Yeah.
I
Thank
think
you so much.
probably,
yeah.
I think probably part of you, like having parents like your parents is help.
Supportive.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
It's really great to it's like giving you something for you to like, we can help you with your dream and all that. And
That's the very
Sekali.
point, yeah, because I think if I didn't have the support of my parents, probably I would have stopped dancing. I'm pretty sure, because they always supported me and they always believe in me. Like they're still like, they're so cute because they've seen me dancing for ages now, and they're always so enthusiastic,
I know, I can see that.
It's the same with my parents, actually. I mean, they've always supported what we do. And
really
It
important.
helps a lot, right?
Support Mekarwana, so
Yeah.
It helps a
and
lot.
without that, would make it a lot more difficult.
Yeah, so many
Yeah.
parents like things that kids can only be successful or be professional if they get other job or something that probably make them rich or something. But it's really great when you got the support of your parents, you can actually go toward that dreams even better, right?
Make something
Exactly.
unique.
Yeah.
I think
What you've done is very unique.
yeah. Thank you.
It's
You
so
too.
unique. Like you don't even you're not even in the island, in the culture.
Not immersed. They're
Not immersed in that, but it just come like that, and then you manage to learn it, to immerse, even though from far away and all that. Yeah, amazing. And when the first time I see you dance, I already know, I can just ask her to dance in few weeks preparation, and I know that she managed to be on stage. Remember you were in the front, di depan ya, kamu yang di depan waktu itu menari di PKB waktu itu, ya kan?
Penari yang terbaik biasanya di depannya.
Saya selalu begitu.
Yang belum hafal di belakang gitu.
Yang cepat tangkap ditaruh di depan pokoknya. Ya, kan.
Malu waktu itu.
Kamu grogi
Gamelan
ya kalau
juga begitu.
Iya.
Biasanya yang paling hafal juga.
demam panggung langsung ya. karena karena di Bali ini Bali Art Festival gitu
Iya, iya,
ya.
kalau
Oh, saya
tidak apa-apa ya, karena penontonnya tidak begitu tahu ya. Oh ya bagus, tapi kalau di Bali semua
sama aja.
mengerti ya.
Enggak. Kamu dipandang, oh ini bukan orang Bali, saya mau pasti mereka suka.
Buat orang
Balinese people are very
heran
supportive.
gitu, ya.
Ya,
Mereka suka sekali melihat ada orang bukan orang Bali biasanya sangat menerima culture ya. Apalagi sampai menarinya kayak orang Bali gitu. Dan itu bagus banget. Saya kenapa juga mengundang Amandine untuk bicara hari ini ngobrol bareng kita. Saya ingin semua orang merasa juga terinspirasi. Tidak harus menjadi seorang penari, tetapi berada di Bali saja seharusnya sudah menjadi sesuatu yang sudah disyukuri ya kan, kayak oh I'm glad I'm in Bali,
yeah,
and then I will just dance, just learn a little bit of dance to keep my tradition kan gitu
yeah.
ya. Karena what makes us want to keep Bali still beautiful is because of its culture, and it's in our hand as Balinese, and to have someone like my husband, like you, to also introduce the culture to other people too, like kan Amandine juga menari ya keliling.
Ya, di mana-mana.
Yeah. Oh itu makanya, and I heard you also learn Javanese dance as well, right? Not
Yeah,
just
I started to learn like a few years ago, and it's a bit more difficult for me to remember the dance because I'm more, how to say, it's still different, right? I mean, you can see some similarities, but it can be very slow, and this is different for me because I'm very used to like a dynamic movement.
Bali.
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's very relaxing actually, and but it's difficult for me to remember. I don't know why.
Yeah,
And, I learned in Yogyakarta. I learned tari kreasi. You know, it calls tari Reraton, and I learned directly from the person who created the dance. And
how lucky.
it was very nice, and it's like a mix between Javanese dance and Cendrawasih, you know, like Balinese dance, even the gamelan. So it was quite interesting. And yeah, if I have more opportunity to learn Javanese dance, of course I would do it. It's just a bit hard to get, but yeah, maybe in London.
Your parents will always stick around, yeah, main gamelan Java and you're dancing.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see, you know, like I see how your parents always come to places where you actually dance, and then they also visited places even though you're not coming.
Yeah.
They came to Bali last time just themselves, and then they came to see my performance. How
I
nice.
think they came to our place the first time in 2007. I don't know if Amandine was with them.
Oh, I can't remember
2007.
that. Oh, my mango.
Mango just fell
We
over.
had mango this morning.
Oh, nice.
And it's because it's so
It was
windy.
like a bomb.
Soon we have mango there.
Were you with your parents when they came in 2007? Because Alec and your parents came to our Makarabuana when we're renting a house
In Sanur.
Yes.
Peñarina.
Yes.
I think your
I think it's the
parents
first time
went.
we met, right? I think it's the
You were
first
there?
time. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember you.
2007.
7, yeah.
2007. Yeah, I was in Bali. Yeah, and I remember seeing your pictures in black and white, like very beautiful pictures, and it was
Oh
in your.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Oh,
was
so
too-
you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the first
yeah.
time we met you.
Oh, I like actually, yeah.
Yeah, dari Alex ya
You must be very young
ketemunya.
then.
Yeah. Oops. I know it's not polite to ask how old are you to
No,
to a lady.
actually, it's
So how
fine.
old are you?
I'm 32. 32 years old.
32.
Yeah.
You look very young. So
Yeah.
that was 13 years ago. Then.
Imut-imut.
Makasih.
That's because you're menari. That's why imut-imut.
Yeah, I'm sure it's that.
Yeah.
Jadi pertama kali kita kenal 13 tahun yang lalu ya.
Iya.
Berarti Amandine umur berapa?
Berapa ya, masih 20 something ya?
18, 19.
Iya, masih 19.
Yeah, you're still 19. You were 19.
Wow, young.
tidak apa-apa, masih young. Saya masih
Yeah, yeah.
merasa young. I'm stuck in my 20.
Yeah, you both didn't change. It's amazing.
We
Yeah.
feel like we're 20. Oh,
Yeah.
are you? You feel
Are you?
old.
My hair doesn't feel like it's doing.
Dia sering merasa tua. Saya bilang,
Ah, ya?
nah, you look.
Rambutnya tua.
Saya bilang dia baby faces.
Baby faces. Baby face.
Baby face maksudnya.
Baby faces.
Baby pig. Faces poo. That's my joke for him. Actually, yeah.
Don't worry, you both look young and handsome and pretty.
Uh, so tell us more about the experience you have.
With the teachers, which teachers did,
Yeah,
did you
that
learn with
either in Bali, maybe experience when you're like in Europe, because you're in near there, right? So you go around dancing Balinese dance in Europe. Tell us about that, as well as your experience when you come to Bali. Do you dance somewhere? Is your friend inviting you for a performance, or of course we invite you to performance? But what about other people? Because we're not the only friend you have while you're in Bali, right? You have so many friends. So
One of the best.
tell. Because we're going to listen to the story while other people also hear the story from you.
Okay, so maybe I will start with Europe. Actually, I got a lot of opportunities to dance, to perform, thanks to the Indonesian embassy in Switzerland and the mission also. So because when I was a child and a teenager, I was not really aware like how to do the branding, you know, like how to
To be
myself.
professional, yeah. As
I
a
was like,
professional
I just
dancer.
love dancing, that's it. And I didn't know how to. My mom was a bit like my manager also. She was like, promote, my daughter can dance Balinese dance, and she talks a lot. And then, oh, that's interesting. Maybe she can dance with us, blah blah. So that's how it started. So thanks to the embassy and mission, and yeah, and step by step, I could dance for any kind of events because I'm always happy to dance. So it could be for a birthday, it could be for a wedding, it could be for a diplomatic event. So yeah, I'm always very happy to share. As long as the public is happy, I'm happy. I mean, if the audience is, yeah. So, and so what? Yeah, I also, when I started to be a bit older, I was a bit more aware that I should promote myself, and I started to have a Facebook page and Instagram, and thanks to that I could actually meet a lot of great people, passionate people, and they found me on Facebook, and they were like, oh, you can dance, and oh, maybe you can dance there, here, and like I met I think you know him, Made Wardana. He was
I would just mention about him. Yeah.
So thanks to him, yeah, he really helped me a lot to perform, you know, to have opportunities to perform. So I danced in Belgium thanks to him several times, and I could also dance in there is a temple there, Balinese temple, which is quite amazing.
Yeah.
You feel you're in Bali. So, and I always, when I saw this, I said I want to dance there. So I could dance there, and just amazing the feeling, you know. It's like wow. And so yeah, thanks to him, I could dance a lot there. And yeah, so I also I recently also I gave a workshop, a little workshop for a few hours because a person was getting married, and they wanted to make her a surprise, and actually she met her husband in Bali. That's why they wanted to have this theme, you know, about Bali. So
Bali theme.
yeah, so actually someone introduced me. She said, actually I know a Balinese dancer in Switzerland, so maybe she can teach. And so I had this workshop, and it was really amazing. It was very new for me to teach, right? So that's why I asked you some tips, and because I noticed that learning and teaching is two different things. Because especially when you learn at a very young age, you understand things, but you don't know how you understand them. You know, it's just natural. So especially the head, you're like, how do you do that? I don't know. So
Just try.
try like that. I don't know.
Just try like this.
Yeah, easy, you know. So yeah, I had to explain everything. It's a very interesting experience, and I also had the opportunity. This was very amazing. It was through also Alec and his friend Patrick Dassen. I don't know if you know him. He's really into gamelan too. He also teaches gamelan in Geneva, and so he told me that a school in Geneva was looking for some musicians and dancers to teach Indonesian culture, and I could teach for a week Balinese dance to Swiss students. So they were quite young, about 15 years old. I was a bit nervous before because they're teenagers, and I was like, oh, maybe it's a bit difficult. But actually, they were amazing, and it was very fun. And even boys also learned with me, so I was quite. I'm not even. I mean, I'm more. What do you say? I prefer dancing female dance, yeah, than male dance. But I could teach.
Yeah.
And it was a great experience. And what else? Yeah, I could dance also in London, thanks to a friend, and to where, yeah, so like so many different places in Netherlands also, thanks to Nova, my friend Nova. I don't know if, I think you know her too.
Yeah, no far.
I saw her in Bali a
Went
few
here,
months ago,
yeah.
before
Yeah,
True.
she's really amazing too. She started to invite me also to some events in Netherlands, and she's really passionate too. So I really like meeting passionate people like that, and we just share our passion, and
Yeah, great.
and and in Bali, then. In Bali, it's also very, it's a bit more spontaneous, I would say, than in Europe. So sometimes I meet people who say, yeah, tomorrow there is a show, maybe you can join. So it happened to me like this times. I was very, very happy to join. I remember this show. It was at a temple. It was in Negara. So it was a long time ago. I was still a teenager, and I could dance Olek Tamulilingan. And it was very unique because it was in a temple, and it was the audience was Balinese, right? And for me it was quite new, and that was very funny because at the end, they didn't applaud, because usually in temples you don't do that, right? And in European culture they all do like that.
Western culture, yeah.
And for me it was like,
Jadi budaya Indonesia sekarang.
Yeah, it's normal now.
Now
Here.
normal.
yeah. But at that time, no, not like this, and I was like, they didn't like the show, maybe. But it's because it's spiritual and religious, right? So that was.
When Samara danced in the temple, he was. They clapped, right? When he was like
clap.
6 or something.
Yeah, but the thing is that because at the temple you have different stages. I mean, like maybe the inner part is more like the sacred dance, so no clapping, of course, happening. Yeah. But in the outer side, pura, normally there's a like performance, like more like people to watch. Because people are hanging out in the temple. So and the dancers and musicians still ngaya. There's still like there's a line for ngaya. In fact, at the moment, I mean, in Bali nowadays, a queue.
People want to ngaya.
You need to wait to be able to perform at the temple.
Okay, wow.
So yeah, that's
a book in.
Yeah, book in. People like the because so many sanggar, so many dance informal dance school and all that.
Bali mungkin ribuan.
So which is really great in a way, but of course lots of competition for someone like professional dancer and so.
Yeah, that's I experienced that too.
You need to step up to a different level to be able to get noticed by other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, do something different.
Yeah. It's always like this in the art world, and yeah.
So who did you learn with in Bali, Amandine?
Maybe you can tell
about your teachers.
your teacher how far you go in Bali.
Who did you learn
Yeah, or
with?
Oh, with who you mean?
Di mana saja, sama
Ah,
siapa
okay.
sama siapa?
saja.
So the very first time it was in Denpasar with what's her name? Sorry, I think I will forget the name because it's been a while. I think is I
Ibu
forgot.
Arini, bukan.
Ibu Arini.
Masih muda, masih
Uh,
muda.
sekarang kayaknya mungkin umurnya 50-an.
Mhm.
Is it Komang Suminyasi?
Siapa?
Komang Suminyasi?
Maksud
I think so.
maybe.
Yeah, it was actually she was very important in my how to say my journey because she's the very first one who taught me Balinese dance, and I had a little initiation with her. So yeah, she's the it's my first contact with the Balinese
And
dance.
how old were you then?
I was 6 years old.
Oh,
Yeah,
when you were 6.
yeah.
Oh wow,
So-
no wonder you don't
Yeah.
remember her name.
yeah. So, but actually, I met
That's
her.
a long.
Yeah, I met her afterwards, like few years later. But now I think I lost contact with her. That's too bad. If I can see her again, it would be great. So
Yeah.
yeah, and actually I also learned with a teacher in Ubud, but I forgot her name because I saw her only. I learned Tari Cendrawasih with her, and then I didn't have contact with her. So it happened like this to me. Like I met some teachers, but it was a very short time, and we didn't have time to build a relationship. But also now there is a teacher I always see when I go to Bali. Is Nyoman Nircaya in Tanjung Benoa. He's more specialized for children, but I really love learning with him. And he also teaches. He taught me the names because I've never been taught the names of the movements, and also with you I learned this because I had no idea. It's just I followed, and yeah, in Megara also I had a teacher, but I forgot the name. He was a man also, and yeah. So yeah, it's like
Too many teacher.
yeah, because I think how is it in Bali? I think usually you have one teacher, and then you stick with this teacher, or sometimes you like how
Yeah,
it
it depends.
depends.
Maybe it
Maybe in the old
depends.
times. Yeah.
Maybe in the old time you have just one or two teachers because you're from that village or something.
Yeah.
And in my case, it's almost like that because I only learn in one place, like at Tanjung Sari Hotel, but they Tanjung Sari have like more like a foundation, so they can invite good maestro teacher. So I'm really glad I can learn for free. So being the girls from that village, the Tanjung Sari Hotel provide all the teachers for us and provide space for us to perform. And they have old gamelan where I can meet old musician. I didn't even know until only like I'm a bit older that they are famous maestro. They always said to me, like, now I remember every time they play music, they will say, I only want Effie to dance the chondong because it's always make us feeling like semangat when they play, so. And knowing that they are like famous people now, all their name mentioned
Most
by
of them died now.
yeah. So I feel so great growing up dancing and performing with them. So that's amazing experience. Yeah. So like answering that question. So my teacher is only from in one place. So I never learned outside the space where I used to learn. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the difference with me because I'm from Switzerland, so I think probably that's why I'm always moving and meeting.
Yeah, you need to chase the teacher. You need to chase the teacher yourself.
Did you ever learn with a teacher in outside of Bali in Europe, like a teacher?
Yeah, I learned for a while. For a few years in France. I think I told you the story already. So now we don't dance
together.
It's like
going different path. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just maybe a little bit of competition. I don't know. So, but I'm still very grateful because I learned all the basics with her. So, but now it's like that. I don't know.
You lose contact.
Yeah, I lost contact.
That's a bit a shame. But I
Yeah.
hope one day you're going back again. So
Mm-hmm.
realizing that it's actually good to
Yeah.
dance with your former student.
Yeah,
Yeah.
former teacher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Former teacher and former student dance together.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
forgot to
think it's much
mention.
more common. It's much more common for a foreigner to learn with many different teachers
Yeah.
and different
Mhm.
maybe different styles of
Learning different
music.
styles.
But from my experience is that when I started to do that, because I'd
Mhm.
already learned Gendera Wayang with one teacher, and then I want to learn another style, it's a little bit.
Oops, sorry.
Sorry,
Oh.
camera fell down. It's a
It's
little
okay.
bit like the other teacher was a little bit. The first teacher was a little bit sort of, I don't know, it's like asking many questions about, is he a good teacher? Is he this or that, this or that? So it's, it's a little bit of kind of possessive a little bit in terms
Possessive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
only one. Yeah.
yeah,
it's maybe cultural. I don't know. This. Yeah, I was also a teenager, so I was not really. I couldn't really understand exactly what happened. So until
Yeah.
now, I'm a bit confused. But but I don't mind. I mean, I just continued my passion and I met amazing people. I forgot to mention also the very first time I could perform at PKB. It was I think it was in 2007. It's a very good one because I also I think Pak Sudi from he's also
Sudi.
Sudi his full name is Wayan
Sudirana bukan?
yeah, I think so, yeah.
Rana, Sudirana?
Yeah, they lived in Canada before they had the
Yeah,
group
Yeah, Sudirana. Yeah.
Tenik
Sudirana.
I
Wayan.
think he still lives. I don't know if he still lives there, but yeah.
Yeah, they had the group Gita Asmara and Tenik Waya, and they also
Yeah, benar.
found me on Facebook and they proposed me to dance with them at PKB
Oh, okay.
with the group, and it was my very first time dancing with the live gamelan. So it was so different,
Oh, okay.
like live gamelan and just like a recording. It was so different.
Right.
It was
What sort of
very,
gamelan was it?
that's a very good question.
Maybe Gonka Biar.
I think it was Kopiar,
Maybe
yeah.
Gongkab.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's funny because actually, you know Krishna, right? Who lives in the Netherlands,
Yeah.
the
Lady, yeah.
Arjun's brother, and
Arjun's brother. Yeah.
yeah, he's a good friend of mine,
We
and
met him in Holland.
yeah, and actually he was playing I think he was playing the Ugal during my performance,
Oh,
but we didn't know each other at the time. And
yeah,
many years later, we met each other in Holland.
In
So
Holland.
yeah.
and suddenly I was talking with her mom, who also teaches me Balinese dance in Ubud, and we were talking. So, my son was actually at that performance. So he was playing and said,
You
dancer.
perform
Yeah.
together then.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
first
and
time
we
I
didn't.
saw him was playing Ogal, when he was playing Ogal and Buleleng.
Oh yeah.
And then we only met him for the first time in Leiden, yeah.
Yeah. It's
He
really
was
funny.
staying at the Heidi Hinsler's house.
I met his brother first, Arjun. Watched
Yeah.
him dancing at the Bali Spirit Festival, and then I got invited to Europe, and then I met the brother. How funny!
Yeah, you were in Amsterdam,
yeah,
right?
Bali. So, yeah, remember? I remember you inviting me to come to Paris, Effie, while you were in Germany, and then I said I have a tight schedule.
Yeah. Remember
Remember that? Yeah.
we wanted to meet up, but we couldn't. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because you had a performance somewhere,
Yeah. I
and
think
you invite me, but yeah, my hour schedule was very packed then, so
Yeah.
I wish I can go to Paris.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
nice.
Maybe not for a couple of more years.
Yeah.
an amazing group of people. I don't know if you've seen it. Gamelan and in Paris there is an amazing Balinese gamelan group and dancers. They're really
Yeah.
good. Yeah. So I could see them also in Holland
What's
and
the name of the group?
What's the name of the group? That's a very good question. I forgot.
Puspa Warna.
Puspa Warna.
Yeah, this one. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just making some instruments for them at the moment. 14 practice instruments.
Yeah?
We're gonna send them there on Wednesday, hopefully on Wednesday morning.
Ah,
So they'll arrive in France in about 3 months. But it's
okay.
been many months making them because of the pandemic, because the
Pandemic, we
workshop
can't
has
work.
been closed, and we
Yeah.
couldn't open again until July. And so it's taken many months to make them, but hopefully, so it's a copy of the tuning, the Puspa Warna one, so that each member of the group, 14 people, can have a gangsa gongkabia
Nice.
for practicing on. So they.
Cool.
Yeah, so I know them. They came here and they joined in the Angklong one.
Ah,
There's,
okay.
three of them.
Yeah,
So that's
okay.
that's the
So I think
Wait a second.
Jeremy.
Jeremy, yeah, I know him too. Yeah, he's really good.
It's glad how Balinese culture connect us together around the
Yeah.
world. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I'm happy
definitely.
about that actually.
Yeah. That's exactly what I
And
want to say. We're all connected
Yeah,
and passionate and
Yeah.
want to share, and that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you danced with them many times then?
I've never danced with them. I would love to, but I met them. There was festival in München in Germany, Munich,
Right.
and it was quite big. And a lot of different groups from all over Europe came, and even from Bali, I think, and from it was a mix between Javanese and Balinese groups, I think. And we were all there, gathering there, and so I could see I could see the group from Paris, but we were not performing at the same time. So when they finished, they were already gone. So I couldn't really talk to them, unfortunately. And Paris is not that far from here, but yeah, it's great. Yeah.
You know what? I believe I don't know if other people who watch you don't know you believe that you are really good at dancing. Maybe perhaps you can show us a
We want to see a demonstration.
We witness your dance, but I want them to believe me. I said your dancing just already dance like Balinese, so I want them to believe in, trust what we say. Yeah. So can you show us?
Should I find some music, or like how should I do that?
Yeah, maybe some music.
Play the music. Play some music.
Okay. So I have my Okay, because I'm on my phone and the music is on my phone, but I can try to manage. Let's see. And I don't see myself. You have to tell me if you can see me or not.
Yeah. We'll let you know.
Voilà. What can I do? Maybe a little bit of Chondong?
Yeah, Chondong is good.
The very beginning?
Demonstrasi Chondong dari Swiss.
Ya, ini dia, kita akan menyaksikan kawan-kawan. Jangan kemana-mana, kita akan menyaksikan Amandine. Jadi kalian kan tadi saya bilang Amandine ini menarinya sudah kayak orang Bali.
Dari umur
Karena sudah dari umur 6 tahun belajarnya. Dia kayak Sun Gokong nyari guru kayak Sun Gokong berkelana gitu, tapi untuk nyari guru. Kalau Sun Gokong kan nyari ini kitab suci. Iya, dia kan saya nonton dia tuh, bagi saya dia udah menari kayak orang Bali, pakem agem sudah bagus sekali. Nah, saya ingin kalian percaya dengan menyaksikan Amandine akan mendemonstrasikan tari Balinya.
Okay.
Ya.
So I found music. Yeah. Can you hear it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay here.
Very good. Oh, kan sekarang udah percaya yang menonton kan? Sudah percaya kan? Kalau saya bilang
mantap.
dia bagus, memang bagus. Itu yang menyebabkan saya juga
Abah nih cara nambah.
sudah kalau orang Bali bilang punya abah seperti orang Bali menarinya gitu.
Tapi
Ayo,
masih
jangan mau kalah sama Iya,
tentang
kita kan-
tattoo.
iya.
Ini yang susah.
Kita tiap saat belajar. Siapapun masih sampai sekarang saya juga masih belajar. Kalau yang
Yeah, yeah.
namanya Bali, there's so much to explore, there's so much to learn about. So everywhere you go you learn something. Jadi
Exactly.
jangan pernah takut untuk memulai sesuatu atau tetap belajar. Karena
Yeah.
tidak terlambat untuk belajar menari Bali, itu tidak pernah ada kata terlambat.
Mhm.
Selama kamu ingin belajar, selalu pasti bisa mulai gitu.
Yeah.
Orang banyak yang belajar gamelan juga udah umur tua. Kalau kita yang masih muda pengen belajar, seharusnya belajar aja
Yeah.
gitu ya. Ya.
Betul,
I
betul.
hope I hope this live stream or because it's going to be on IGTV. I hope when young people watch it, I
Feel
really,
inspired,
I want them to get inspired. Yeah, that's the whole point. Us doing this ngobrol bareng Beli Bule is just to get as many people as inspired to do something by meeting other people like you and other people who we've already interviewed with.
That is very nice.
Yeah, I want to check my time. We have 6 minutes. Do you have anything to say to the audience? A
People in Bali.
new friend, people in
friends.
Bali, or young people. You know.
So what I can say is I'm very, very grateful for what happened to me when I was 6 years old. I think I was not aware the chance I could have at the time, and thanks to the Balinese culture, the Balinese dance, I could meet amazing people like you, and it's just like until now I realize like what dance can bring in our life, right? We can travel, we can meet other passionate people. It's just amazing. Like I even made a person cried one time because she was so touched by the dance, and I was what?
Yeah.
It's just amazing, and I think Bali has a very special culture, and I think we have to keep this culture, and I hope all the young people, Balinese or non-Balinese, even old people, anyone, if they
Yeah.
want to start Balinese dance, gamelan, or painting or anything with art, I think this should just go and start. And yeah,
I
so
know.
thank you, Bali.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Amandine.
It is
Good
very
luck.
easy, yeah, to fall in love in Bali. To fall in love with anything, with a person, with the music, with the
Yeah.
scenery, with the painting. So
Mhm.
easy. Bali make us fall in love. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah. I think Bali
Yeah.
gives me the smile I have, honestly, because a lot of people here they tell me I'm smiling a lot, and I'm sure Bali gave it to me because Bali
Yeah.
everybody smiles and it's with the heart, right? So it's a very special smile, and I just put it here because I think people here they also need it. So yeah, Bali is unique,
Yeah, well,
honestly.
hopefully you'll be coming back to Bali soon. Hopefully this
Yeah.
pandemic will
I wanted
wash
to
away
go
soon.
this August, but yeah, pandemic.
Next year.
Yeah,
Next
you can
year.
watch us there. I mean, like, by having you there, you are the window and the door for other
Mhm.
people to see Bali too.
Gateway.
Yeah,
A
true.
gateway to Bali.
Yeah,
Thanks a
exactly.
lot again,
Thank
Amandine.
you.
We're really glad having you to join us with the Ngobrol
Yeah.
Bareng.
Mm,
And we have Ngobrol Bareng again next Saturday.
About gamelan, yeah.
About gamelan. I hope by that time our video already on. That's
yeah.
where I'm making our project, video
We'll let
project.
everyone know.
We will let
Oh,
everyone know.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes. Okay. I would like to say thank you for everyone for watching our Ngobrol Bareng. And of course, say hi to your mom and dad, Amandine.
Yeah, I will. I
Because
will.
we miss them very
We
much.
saw them only recently.
Yeah, only recent.
Just
Yeah,
hi
we're
to them.
glad we met them
We meet.
only recently. Yeah.
Mm,
So
And keep
yeah,
dancing.
keep
Balinese dance.
dancing.
I
Yeah.
will. I promise.
And good luck. And good luck in London.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
connect you with friends in London too,
Okay.
and I hope you
Sure.
dancing with them too. Yeah, I'm looking forward to
So,
see more video of you dancing with them while in London.
oh yeah, it would be
So
great.
yeah, selamat dan sukses selalu, Amandine.
Ya,
Sampai
sampai
berjumpa lagi ya.
Yeah.
sampai
Ya.
jumpa.
Terima kasih, Amandine.
Bye
Sampai jumpa.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Oke, sampai di sini dulu berakhir bincang ngobrol bareng Beli Bule. Saya harap mungkin kawan-kawan nanti bisa nonton ngobrol bareng Beli Bule kita lagi di Sabtu depan, Sabtu berikutnya, mungkin Sabtu berikutnya. Doain aja kita bisa selalu ngobrol bareng karena masih banyak banget orang-orang yang menginspirasi di Bali, di luar sana yang kita ingin ajak bareng ngobrol untuk kawan-kawan dengarkan cerita mereka. Oke, sampai bertemu lagi Sabtu depan. Dadah.
Sampai jumpa.